Right now I'm using my normal camera, normal microphone and everything like that. Everything after this is gonna be shot with the T5I, the Rebel, the EOS. I read it backwards. It's not the newest model of this line of Rebels, but a lot of people are still buying it. Personally, it's not my favorite. I'm just gonna say that off the bat. That's not to say I'm telling you guys don't buy it. I think if you have money, it's definitely a great camera, and to be honest, we all know it really doesn't matter what camera you're using. If you know how to tell a story, or if you're very interesting, or if you can edit well, it really doesn't matter about camera, right? Camera I use normally is like 5 or 6 years old, I think the model is. Maybe even a little bit more, to be honest, but I love it. And maybe that's just my personal preference because I like things with character, and I feel like it gives, I don't know, its own identity to what it shoots. Not to get too far off topic. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot everything with this today. So I'm not gonna use any like external mics, nothing. I'm not even really gonna play with the settings. I'm just going to shoot and go. So if you guys hear wind or whatever, I don't know. That's just what it is. Basically, I'm just doing this so you guys can get a feel for the camera if you're thinking about buying it, or if you have bought it, or if you're not happy with it and you're thinking about returning it. I guess it's half me saying, hey, your camera doesn't matter, and half tech review as far as putting it into play, I guess. I don't know. Some girl in the process of filming right now just walked by and disappeared. I didn't get a chance to look at her because I didn't want to be a creep, so I stared at the reflection in the mirror, you know what I mean? One of those classic ones. Now I'm really regretting it that I didn't, you know, say something crazy to her.
Misconnections on Craigslist.
Now I'm gonna find her in the misconnections.
Misconnections, bro. Iamsymphony.
I'm using my hands to talk too much. I don't want to look like Casey. It's like, not that there's anything wrong with his videos, I just don't want to look like Casey. He makes great videos. Casey, if you're watching this, I really doubt it. You make great videos. I just don't want to talk with my hands. I feel like I've been watching so much of you. I'm not talking to Casey. I've been watching so much of him that sometimes I start using my hands. That's irrelevant. What is my opinion of it? It's a good camera. It's a better camera than I thought, honestly. Is it my favorite? No. Do I like my old camera better? Definitely. There are certain things about this that I like more. The flip screen that I didn't have before. The autofocus is obviously a little bit faster. So it's slightly easy to use if you've never used a camera before. It's still gonna be complicated for you, but for someone that messes around with a bunch of cameras, it's pretty easy. It's a good, reliable camera. Is it worth the money? Maybe not for this specific camera. If you have the chunk of money to pay for this camera, I would get a used 70D. My opinion on what you should spend your money on hasn't changed, but my opinion of this camera definitely has. It's a good camera. I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna be vlogging with it a whole lot, but it's better than I thought it would be. I think that's all I have to say.